Hi everyone, welcome back. Good afternoon, Vanakkam, Namaskar, Sastrikal to all who are in. We are live for the 19th Asian Games, Hangzhou, India versus Bangladesh. So world number 3 India, world number 29 Bangladesh, Asia number 1, Asia number 8 is Bangladesh. So India sitting comfortably, but the Pool B, lots are happening. So all matches. So Pool A, we are on top, and who will finish two, whether it's Pakistan or Japan, will be known after a match. Another important match, Malaysia versus Korea. So and whoever wins there will be. Malaysia versus China. China, and that match will be the decider who will finish 1-2. So lots happening. Interesting day today. Interesting on a day today for the semi-finalists. India sealing the semi-final spot with ease, with might. So defeating all the opponents, unbeaten team so far in the whole competition. Unbeaten team, India. Now it is for today. They have to play a clinical, get a win, and go unbeaten. So far unbeaten, be unbeaten, so that the ranking and the form of the team, the informed team is India in this competition. So far the informed team, we have no doubt about that, doing very well in all the games except that 5 minutes against Japan. Otherwise it was India all the way in this hockey competition. And today's matches, previous matches today, Korea beat Oman 16-2, and Indonesia, I think so. So Indonesia and Thailand. So yes, we will see. Indonesia beat Thailand. So no, Indonesia beat Thailand 2-0, and Uzbekistan beat Singapore 2-1. So that is the story of today's game. So 3 games over, so another 3 games, India, Bangladesh, followed by Japan versus Pakistan, and followed by China versus Malaysia. So the other 2 is the decider, group decider. Shivkumar, Vanakkam. Shivkumar, good afternoon, Vanakkam. It's going to be a rain of goals for India. Yes, expecting that. So I hope no injuries for India. I have heard Japan is going to play with 14 players because of injuries. Yes, we saw that match against India. A lot of injuries happened. At least 2 were there. 2 injuries were there, and so India has to keep that in mind also. Without injuries, don't take too many risks. You're on top of the pool. Play an easy game. So show your maturity. Matured game, winning without much of fun, not going 100%, not going below 50 to that 70% is enough for India to beat the Bangladeshi team. So injuries, keep in mind, another 48 hours we are going to play the knockouts, followed by the finals. And that workload has to be managed. So far, so good. So far, workload has been managed. Okay. So all the players have been rotated, goalkeepers rotated, and that is what we are expecting. Clean sheet, yes, that will be more and more of a confidence with a clean sheet. That is what the defense gets their confidence up. And 2 hours from now, India, after the India-Bangladesh match, Japan, Pakistan decider, China, Malaysia, it's a decider. And on 4th of August, the knockout matches begin. So India has to have a dress rehearsal before that. No injuries. Go win with ease. Effortless win is needed today. Effortless win. So you are in the informed team, and you can do it effortlessly without. Shivkumar, I think India will play Malaysia in the semi-finals. Yes, a match to go between Malaysia and China. So China on 12 points. So the match has commenced. So we'll come back a little bit. Bangladesh starts the proceedings. Jarmanpreet intercepts. Ball goes for a sideline hit in. So Malaysia has to beat China today to come into the knockout stages. Then the goal differences come. So we'll have the discussion during the break, and who will be, what Malaysia should do, and Pakistan, Japan both are on 9 points, and Pakistan having a better goal difference. I think sometimes I want China to draw with Malaysia there. It will be great to see India versus China in the semi-finals in hockey. So all is going to happen in other 3 to 4 hours, and after our watch along is over, we will be watching other matches and events, and after the events are over, we'll update about how the knockouts will be, the preview of the knockouts. India circle entry, Mandeep, foot fault, and Twitter and on X will be giving our views and shots. Hope we'll be uploading a shots about the semi-finals after the day's program is over. So today a lot of interest on the Indian point of view. Athletics finals, lots are happening today, and with women team also tomorrow they will be playing at 7:40 a.m. early in the morning. So now Mandeep Singh, circle entry, penalty corner, India, penalty corner number 1 for India in this game. So number 1 penalty corner. Number 1 penalty corner for penalty corner number 1 for India. So take the lead, boys. Come on, boys. So that's what that injury factor also says. As one of you told that Japan will be playing with 14 players only. So they got, so while defending against India, they got, especially let's hope Sanjay improves his game. Fans want all 18 players to play well. Yes, team game, goal. Harmanpreet Singh, 1-0 India. Good start. So he is so confident, he is so bang on target. Harmanpreet. That's the way, boys. That's the way, boys. Good start. Good start. So clear routine. His favorite spot between the goalkeeper and the poleman, and Harmanpreet finishes it. That's the goal. The goals glut has started, and Bangladesh see what their approach. A poor first touch from the Bangladeshi player, goes out of play. It's a hit in. Jarmanpreet to take. Jarmanpreet. Yes, Shivkumar, world number 3 was world number 29. That's the rankings. Asia number 1, Asia number 8. So India way ahead of all the opponents in these Asian games, and they should keep their reputation, but not less than a gold medal, with both Indian men and women ranked above all. So that should be.
China lost. China lost.
And women's are surprised. Japan beat China yesterday. So the women's pool also is a bit interesting in the other pool. Pool A almost it is India and Korea. Who will top the group? We have to wait. Good afternoon, Rakesh. Shivkumar, Bangla, no match, so just a goal scored. So we have to get our machine going. Aerial ball, penalty corner. Good work. That was a good long aerial ball from Harmanpreet to Jarmanpreet, and the 5-meter infringement from the Bangladeshi defender, and it is penalty corner number 2 for India. Keep going, boys. Come on, the boys. A good aerial ball, calculated aerial ball, straight to the player. So advantage for the receiver for Jarmanpreet, and a 5-meter infringement from the Bangladeshi defender. It's a penalty corner for number 2 for India. Come on, the boys. Number 2. Again, Herman, another one, same spot. It's copy paste. It's a copy paste of that previous penalty corner. Number 2, 2 of 2, 2 of 2. So no answer from the Bangladesh defenders from that Harmanpreet drag flicking. So same angle. Let's just copy paste. Well done, boys. So so he's urging his players, Harmanpreet, to keep moving up. Don't relax. So Harmanpreet, we can see in the midfield, he's playing an extra midfielder. So when Harman goes into the attack mode, into the midfield, Manpreet comes back and takes the position, the defensive position of Harmanpreet. That is good work. So the Indian means always gets under pressure and lose in do-or-die matches like crossovers in World Cup and semi-finals in ACT 21. So that is past. We have seen them when especially we can't forget that match in the semi-finals of the previous Asian Games when they were leading. Previous Asian Games in 2018 Jakarta. So like this. So now Harmanpreet, circle entry Lalit. Not a good one. He should have gone for the base place. And India against Malaysia in the semi-finals. India were leading, but late goal, silly mistake, silly error from the Indian defenders, and a late goal. Match went into the shootout and lost the semi-final in the 2018 in the Asian Games. So that should be kept in mind. So any team, whether it's Korea, whether it's China, whether it's Malaysia, no, don't worry, you play your A game. That's what is needed. Alex Philippe, India leading 2-0. Yes, Alex, India leading 2-0, comfortable. So today, play with confidence, play effortlessly. So don't put in all your energy and all. Just you got the capacity in you. So what's the prediction of whom might India face in the semi-finals? So my prediction is almost let's see how the table looks. Korea 12 points on the table. So that's table. And then the Pool B table, we'll just have a look. Standings. Pool B. Korea 12 points, China 12 points, Malaysia with 9 points. So Korea almost sealed the place, whether it is first or second. So Korea has finished its engagements and on top, 12 points, 34 goal difference. So China also 12 points, four games, game in hand for China. They are 12 points, 15 for Malaysia, 4 game on hand, 9 points, 25 plus. So they are ahead of China in the gold, but a draw won't be enough for Malaysia. So Malaysia has to beat China. A draw is more than enough. If a draw is more than enough for China to go on top. So this is what is happening. So that match is going to be a cracker between China and Malaysia. So if it is a draw, China goes top and Korea comes second, Malaysia stays third. If Malaysia wins, they also come to 12 points and they will edge the Chinese to the second spot. So my prediction is almost. So that is a bit of confusion over there with China. Korea, even they finished with 12 points, they may come to second place if China beats Malaysia. If Malaysia beats China, they will come to second place. So that is it. It will be either. So we can't predict easily the semi-finalists. So almost. So it's not my prediction. My wish is that India meets China in the semi-finals. It will be relatively easy because Korea and Malaysia are always tricky. China also we can't, but relatively we look at the performance of Chinese team in this competition has been on a higher level. So just wait and see for another 3 to 4 hours and we'll get what we have in the semi-final. So now group also Japan, Pakistan, that will be the decider, both on 9 points. Japan ahead on goal difference by 4 goals. So a draw is enough for Japan to qualify, and Pakistan must win situation as it stands. So now 2-0 India we are on goal difference. We go to 43. So hello sir, Abhishek, welcome sir. So that is my wish, my prediction a little difficult to predict. So Swayamtaka, I have heard mispass by Harmanpreet was a mistake in 2018 Asian Games. This is true. So, but I am not able to remember. That was an error from the defense, a mispass. I don't remember which player it was. So that has to be. So any. Sir, naughty Pendo, Sir Raj, पर से 10 गोल हो गया. Okay, 10 गोल होना चाहिए. That means we will play the second place team of Group B. Yes, Abhishek, Pool B second place team will be playing the semi-final. Waiting for that. Shukmar, China needs a draw to qualify. Yes, China draw is enough for them to not even for the semi-finals. They go on top of Pool B. So that is the story of Pool B. Drama there. So one team beating other team beating the other team losing to the other. So that is in between. The matches between Malaysia, Korea and China were very, very interesting. So one beat China beat Korea, Korea beat Malaysia and China meeting today. So that is a great interest there. So nice, okay Rakesh, nice sir, thanks for the prediction. Yeah, we will know at the end of the day whom we will face in the semi-final. So, but it is tricky. It is tricky. A draw will take China to top, Korea to second. So tricky to predict. So wish China we play in the semi-final. That's what. Naughty China का rank जो 1 minute में बता दूँगा. So still India with that 2-0 lead. 22. So China is ranked 22 in the world. That's a ranking of China. China, now Bangladesh is looking to make a forward movement on the right hand side. On the right. And well intercepted from Samsher. That was a cross ball coming in from the right hand side and a timely interception, very good interception from Samsher. Now India on the move on the right hand side. Harmanpreet on to the left to Varun. Varun looking stronger, looking more confident, assured of what he is doing. Good to see him develop so much. Sumit, aerial ball across the pitch, on straight on to Gurjant. Gurjant, come on, be strong on the ball. Baseline penetration is very, very essential. Very, very important. He was going for that but was not strong on the ball and got tackled, and he, however, recovered the ball. Now Varun on the left hand side, on to Hardik. Center. Thank you, Ajit Singh. Sastrikal, welcome. The Indian women's team slipped in ranking after a match draw against. Yes, each and every match carries the points. And when you draw to a lower ranked team, you lose points. When you draw or win against a higher ranked team, we gain points. So Korea would have gained points yesterday with that draw. So every match, each and every match, the points goes up and down. So if India beats a lower ranked team, the points gained will be lesser. But when it's winning against a higher ranked team, we get a more number of points. So that is the story. Shukmar, the commentary is
over the last 6 or 7 minutes, because India did get the lead very early on in this quarter. 15 minutes, 4 quarters.
So Bangladesh on the right hand side, trying to come back in the games. Down by 2 goals. At present they are 4th in Pool A. So they hope to finish on a high. At least on 5th place they will be hoping. So after this match, it is Japan versus Pakistan, the qualifiers for Pool A, who will make it. So that is going to be interesting. And in Pool B, Another high octane match. China, Malaysia. Now German breathe. Come on the boys, come on the boys.
This translates into a goal. It's fascinating to see the
Amit,
that India has had.
Sanjay.
The Indian
Hope that Sanjay given more game time. He gets more game time today and comes into his terms. So not what was seen by Sanjay is not satisfied so far. Sanjay's performance not that much convincing. Now Hardik. Back to Hamid. Hamid back to Hardik. So Bangladesh fully parking their bus inside their 25, not giving any space. So India has to work to get the space, open out the defense, and then the aerial route is working. Vivek Sagar, Hardik to Vivek Sagar, circle entry. Vivek Sagar still, and it's a long corner. No need a referral, no need a referral, no need a referral, no need a referral. Another infringement. So the question was Vivek Sagar asking for the deliberate jab tackle out of the pitch. Swayam European Australian female players get genetical advantage. Just a second, I'll come back to you now.
Yeah, you always got a sense that it is going to be a kind of a game where India are going to be in possession.
Yeah, they are naturally strong, so their dieting and their mode of training all different. Importantly, the climatic conditions of the Europeans and Australians, the way they train. So what I see is they don't have the long camps before they are all just 10 days or 1 week before they come together, work on their strategy. But before that, they all are engaged in leagues. They play a lot of competitions. That is the difference to getting stronger mentally and physically. They play a lot of competition. The Australians, you can see Europeans, Australians play in the Euro leagues, German league, Belgium league, and the Netherlands league, the Dutch league. They will be playing there. Throughout there, they will be in the competition. Most of the players we can see they are playing in the Euro Hockey League also, the top competition there. So that is Abhijit. Welcome. Namaste. Welcome. Bangladesh does excel in any sport. I never came across any sport where they are a dominant force. It's just that they are trying to come up. So when we see, so as we were listening to a commentary of Siddharth Pandey before, but the team which we saw earlier, the Bangladeshi hockey team is better, and as you see, no other sport, any sport, they are or top level, but they are trying to come up. This is what my opinion. So they may not be dominant, but the participation is there. So in hockey they are there, cricket they are there, and some they are participating. They are trying to come up. Not so they have not picked up a particular sport to develop or to make it their favorite one. They are doing a bit. So they are mostly cricket is there for Bangladesh. Cricket is coming. They are playing. So except cricket, others is not a major force to reckon with. So that is what my opinion is. So as Swam, your opinion that's what they play. A lot of competitions, a lot of leagues they play, both men and women. So that is what they are. Both men and women play a lot of leagues. So even in Bangladesh, the Bangladesh league also our Indian players go, but the core group are not allowed to go. So that is what. So nowadays we hear that they will be allowed to participate. So we have to wait and watch. So playing a lot of competitions, that brings you the match fitness to all the players, and especially the female player, the match fitness, match temperament, mentality, tactically. So you play for various clubs, for the leagues. come up against various tactics, various players, stronger players, weaker players, equal players. So that makes you to learn a lot tactically. So when you have keep on playing lots of games, so that is what. So if India copies some of their tactics. So what copying means, we are mostly now we are doing a lot of things. So from what they have, they implement. After that, we take it. So mostly the aerial balls, what we are using now. This, yeah, there we can see Manpreet on to Sanjay. So aerial balls. So we didn't implement. We didn't start using the aerial balls. We started using aerial balls only from coming out of the press for the outlets only. Now we are doing that aerial ball everywhere. So they after implement, we are not copying. Implementation is the thing, not copying anything. The skill, but the skill factor still we remain on top, but we are lacking for that. We are not implementing that. Our skills mostly, in my opinion, 25 to D, 1 versus 1, deep entering the circle with the ball is less now, which was our major which was a major skill and major force for us. That is not happening. You can see players tend to pass when they near the D. When an opponent player comes, they tend to pass the ball. They don't try to beat them with our own skill. So if that is there, it will be more effective for India. We can see Sumit. There we see Sumit nearing the circle, and the goal has happened. Mandeep, third goal, but Sumit gave the ball. The ball took the deflection of a Bangladeshi player, went to our player, he gave it back to Mandeep, and Mandeep scores. It's a third goal. Well done. But my sense, if Sumit would have entered that position, the ball came to Abhishek from Sumit. It went straight to a Bangladeshi player, deflected to Abhishek. Abhishek gave it back to Mandeep, and he scored. But instead of that, if Sumit would have entered the circle and gave it to either Abhishek or Mandeep, it would have been more effective. Elimination. The elimination skills. There are two types: eliminating a player with a pass and eliminating a player with your dodge, with a skill. That's important in my sense. So entering the circle, beating the nearest man one-on-one, that will be more effective. I may be right or wrong, so that is my opinion. That is what is a bit lacking with our players, both in the international level and in the domestic circuit also. We see the same story. Who will be very okay? Our next poll is there. You can give your thoughts on the next poll. Next thing. Makram, welcome. Is India still best in dribbling skills? We have the skills. We have the skills, but not implementing. That's not my point. So, when to use? Not in the midfield. No, when you have the ball in the 25 to the D area, you should use your skills. Try to enter the circle with the ball. Take a strike on goal. That is missing. That's what is we have that skill. Good afternoon, Samrat. Makram Swayam has no one has genetic advantage. Just need to practice and excel. See China, how they have achieved success in all sports. Yes, the training method, the competition level. So in hockey, in my point of view, most of the Europeans, Australians play in a lot of leagues. They are always have that match temperament, competitive temperament is there because of their match playing experience. Our idea and aim should be reach the top of the medal tally. So we have to work. That has to be worked a lot. We should not, Abhishek. We should not be saying like that to any country. Abhishek. नीलम पांडे, मुझे लग रहा पाकिस्तान हारेगा जापान से. So as we see the performance of both the teams, Japan has a slight edge over Pakistan. Japan has the edge, but the day's game can change. Shivkumar, can you flash the screen you are watching and do the commentary? No, that will bring us problem. The copyright problem will be there. That is not possible. Otherwise, if it is possible, easily we can do. That's not a problem, but that legal problem will be there. Samrat Goel, happy Lal Bahadur Shastri Jayanti. तो आज गांधी जयंती ना, हैप्पी गांधी जयंती by Samrat. Yes, Shivkumar Blay, that will lead a copyright. Yes, hope this time we cross the 100 plus tally or at least come near to it. Hoping the tally is being added. Athletics are getting medals, so we want 2 gold medals, nothing less than that from hockey. That is what we want. So the poll is there now. Korea, who will India face in semi-final? Korea 45%, China 45%, Malaysia 9%. So that is the poll. So still time, come in with your votes, guys. So now Bangladesh. Swayam, if it is possible for India, it is possible, still possible. So if China draws itself, they go on top. So if they go on top, so that story is a bit complicated. So China 12 points, Korea 12 points. So if even a draw is enough for Malaysia to go on top. So that's the, if draw or win, they'll take them, the win will take them to 15, a draw will take them to 13. So the possibility of India meeting China is less. Okay, so that is a situation, the possibility. It can be Korea, or if Malaysia beats Korea, then the difference come, it will be either Korea or Malaysia, it will be, that is going to be happen. So in China's point of view, they are already 12. Goal, another goal, Lalit, Abhishek, Lalit, and it's a goal. So a brilliant movement, brilliant Abhishek. So that's a defensive error from the Bangladeshi defender. Deflects the ball, not able to, for the first touch was not good, goes to Abhishek, Abhishek to Lalit, Lalit makes a deflection, tap in, and 4-0. So it's coming, another 10 day, another 10 goal day will be there for India. Not here sir, हमारे ग्रुप से सेमीफाइनल कौन जाएगा? पाकिस्तान और सो पाकिस्तान और जापान वो मैच, वो अगला मैच है पाकिस्तान और जापान के लिए. तो वो रिजल्ट उसके बाद बता दूंगा कौन इंडिया को सेमीफाइनल में पहुंच गया. दोनों टीम 9 पॉइंट में है. पेनल्टी कॉर्नर फॉर इंडिया नंबर 3. सो वी आर टुडे वी आर टॉकिंग a lot, and Samra, thereafter pro league matches will be good practice for Olympic. Yes, for sure, they will be playing top teams for both Indian. Makram, I would like India to adapt whatever model North Korean football team is doing with next to no budget and no international exposure. They perform quite well in football, but that country's mentality, the setup, the system is different. We can't make those type of systems. That will be very tough for the Indians. So naughty Pendu, Pakistan और जापान. अब हमारा मैच के बाद अगला मैच है. गोल नंबर 5, penalty corner, goal line save by the defender and poaching. Mandeep Singh poached on the rebound and it is 5-0. Keep going, boys. Maybe Abhishek, but nothing is known what is happening there, even in China, what type of training. So for the next Olympics, Paris Olympics, their setup is going on as we see in the Asian Games. After that, for the 2028 Olympics, they would have started their program. And for the next Asian Games, also they would have started their program, their training, and they have a long-term programs, long-sighted programs, not for just one or two. So for 2028 Olympics, the project will be going on in China, but we don't know what is happening, how they do. So that's all. Population is there, resources is there, money is there, then population, they are using their population to the perfection, So we should probably use a model from Korea or Japan and then use our pool of talent to reach the top 3. Yes, we have it, but we have to, a lot of work has to be done. Abhijit, today I was reading article where mentioned India diet has to excess amount of carbo. Yes, we have in our daily food routine, we can see we have less protein. Even in hostels and things where we see more carbs, their protein intake should be developed. So now the protein powders, protein shakes have come up. So it has to be done from the grassroots level, from the grassroots level. So the project should be a long-term and long-sighted for the next Olympics, 28 Olympics. We should start a program from now onwards and work on that, not only in hockey, in all other sports, the strength, the conditioning, the diet and all. So Makram, Abhishek, I am amazed that we are performing Hermitation performs well in Asian Games as well Olympics, but much better in India with limited. Yeah, we are doing that. So that we have developed now. We have developed. We get the inputs. We get the technical resources. We get the diet resources. We now come to know what is the diet to be taken. So even when we go for that, that should not be drug should not be involved. The diet should be free from drugs, free from doping. So all has to be calculated, and it's impossible for India or China semi-finals. It is, if in China's perspective, draw is enough for them. Even a draw takes them to the first place. Only if China loses to Malaysia, then the calculations will come who will be meeting. So that is a bit complicated, depends on the match and the result. If Malaysia wins, they come to 12 points and 3 teams are 12 points. So Malaysia beating China, but the margin will come into place. So Abhishek, I mean, they are competing against us, and meetable teams are for the bizarre structure they have for their players. Credit must be given to them. Yes, as per North Korea, so we don't know what is happening in that country. So that is, and China, what training they do. So table tennis, the Indian table tennis women pair, that Mukherjee sisters, beat the number 1 pair, Chinese pair, and in the quarterfinals. In the semi-finals, North Korea knocked India out of the semi-finals. So we have not seen them play much. हमारे मेडल 100+ होगा ये पता नहीं, पर हमारा हॉकी गोल्ड 100% हो जाएंगे. हॉकी गोल्ड मेडल 100% होना चाहिए. गोल्ड के कम नहीं कुछ भी नहीं चाहिए. We want only gold, nothing less than that in both men and women. Manpreet, succulent is there. We see Manpreet should have made a dodge and enter the circle, but instead he passed it. So we have already 5 up. So take that risk on top of this. Sanjay, Ramshay inside the circle, and another infringement. It is a. So China 50%, or who will India face in the semi-finals? China 50%. So that is, in my opinion, then looking to that table and points, if China loses to Malaysia, that goal difference will come. That is, a lot of calculation has to be done in that pool. It is very complicated. 2 teams are on top with 12 points. Korea with better goal difference and completed their engagements. They are on 12 points. China, yesterday no new country, when heptathlon athlete complaining to her to give her bronze medal and almost. Yes, Jyoti Yaraji, that was I was watching that event. That was fully very complicated decision by the officials to show the red card to Jyoti Yaraji. That was we were really surprised. It was really shocked. So lucky sense, luckily, better sense prevailed at last. So even if that controversy did not happen, Jyoti would have won the gold medal. So that mentality, that confidence just before the race, as the race, you were on the starting block, foul committed by another competitor, and you are being penalized, means that mentality, it will worsen the confidence of Jyoti. It has done that. So if that incident would have not happened, a card to Jyoti, she would have won the gold medal, is my opinion.
The injection is done.
Sanjay, so that is Amit. Goal number 6, quarter number 2. Amit finishes and it is 6-0. So who is the best hockey player currently in both and women's categories? My opinion is, as per overall, we should not be biased or thing. Overall, it is my. So just a moment, I'll just come back. Swayam, Shivkumar, India must win gold for the direct Olympic. Yes, it is for sure that the gold takes you directly to the Olympics 2024, avoiding the tricky qualification. Qualifications is going to be very tough with Belgium, Great Britain, Spain, and the Asians. So let's not think about that. So it is goal number 7. But it is so Mandeep's back stick is not the goal. So the qualifiers team so far coming into the qualifiers are Ireland, Ukraine, New Zealand, Great Britain, Belgium, Germany, Spain, Austria. So after these Asian Games, other teams will be filled up. So already in the fray are Europe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 European teams with the higher ranked Great Britain, Belgium and Germany, Spain are there already in the qualifying. The 2 qualifying tournaments, how many teams will qualify, will come to know after all the team qualify and the tournament regulations and the tournament thing comes out. So that's what my. As so I'm told, who is the best player currently, both men's and women? And women, I got that player, Albers, the Netherlands player, one Felix Albers, Albers, I think, from Netherlands. That's my favorite. In women's, men, I go for our captain. I have Harmanpreet Singh, in my opinion, for the best player in the men's category. So world's best, one of the world's best player. So doing an all-round. So before that, I had Manpreet was good. Now it is Harmanpreet is playing a different role, playing in the midfield, playing as a defender, even coming up for the attacks. And Drakvik, no doubt. Varun for the drag, misses. Still Varun, Samsher, goalkeeper saves, and another try on goal by Samsher, but ball out of play. So Kabaddi, women, India versus Chinese Taipei just about to begin. So lots happening for India today. After 3 events to make Decathlon, yes, Tejashvi is on 5th, I think. So goal has already come into a dozen, and now we have. So we'll just have a look at that Pool B, complicated Pool B. Now India leading 6-0 half time. Pool B interesting. So there we go. Korea finished their engagement. 5 played, 4 wins, 1 loss. Goals for 42, 8 against, 34. Difference 12 points. So China, you see, only 4 they have played. Match on hand for them. 4. goals for 20. They have not lost a match still. So that has to be taken into account. No losses for China. 20 goals for 5 against. They are 15 plus. And another badminton doubles is going on, and with 12 points China. Malaysia played 1-3, lost 1, 32 for 7 against 25 for difference. So now with 9 points. In case if Malaysia and China ends in a draw, China goes on top with 13 points. Okay, then we have to face Korea in the semi-finals. If Malaysia beats China, they automatically come to the second place. They come to 12 points, and beating them, they'll come to 12 points, finish second, and India will have to meet Malaysia in the semi-finals. So if it is a draw, Malaysia is out of the competition, India meets Korea. So the chances are bleak for India versus China in the semi-finals. No, India versus China semi-finals is a very, very bleak chance. So if China loses, they are out of the competition on goal difference, because Malaysia has superior goal difference. Even on same points, Malaysia will be into the semi-finals to face India. So if it ends in a draw, China goes top, Korea comes to second. So that is a win for Malaysia. China is out. A draw or any other result, Malaysia is out. So this is the story. But we may face either Korea or Malaysia in the semi-final. That is the story. That is the story here. We might face Korea or Malaysia. India facing China in the semi-final is a very bleak chance, because if they lose, they are out. If they win, they are top. If they draw, they are on top. So that is the story here. So the doubles between India versus Hong Kong, India leading by 1 game. Second set is going on, 1 set between Satvik Sairaj and Chirag Reddy are playing. They are leading 14-12. So India versus Chinese Taipei Kabaddi has begun. Taipei just leading by 1 point. सर हम लोगों को हॉकी का लीग स्टार्ट करना चाहिए, लाइक IPL. श्योर हम लोग को पसंद वाला है. HL है. HL was there before, but now it has been stopped. So from after Paris Olympics के बाद Hockey India League will be restarted. Is the hope from the federation that it will be. They are working on it to bring it back. Hope it comes back, and that will be a. So Swayam Takar, good decision from selectors. Not so Sharmila Devi in the Asian Games score. Yes, that was a good, not good. It was a good decision. So the girls did well, but not a bit. They were a little bit tensed and unable to get those goals. Anyhow, we are top of the table and play Hong Kong, while Korea plays Malaysia. So has to be by a large margin to bring it up. So women also will be decided tomorrow. So morning 7:45 p.m. is the match between India and Hong Kong, China. We get a number of goals safe on top, and wait for the result between the other teams. So tomorrow, the games after this. So after this, Japan versus Pakistan at 4 p.m. India time, and 6:15 p.m. China versus Malaysia Indian time. So tomorrow's women's program. Early morning 7:45 a.m. women India, Hong Kong, China. 10:15 is Malaysia, Korea. So that's the match who will decide. So Korea is almost there. Japan, Kazakhstan, and Thailand, China. So mostly India and Korea in the semi-finals, and Japan and China are there. Who will finish where? So Japan will be going on top after beating China. So got to wait and see happenings here. And with India leading 6-0 against Bangladesh. So we expect another India again go to the double digits today. Finish the pool competitions on a high, unbeaten and high scoring, beating, thrashing every team. And now after that we focus on the Shivkumar, sad to see India losing badminton gold. Yes, it was a lead by 2 games, 2 sets, 2 matches lead. One singles by Lakshya Sen and the doubles by the Reddys, both Reddys come Chirag Reddy and Satvik. But after that, that's loss. Srikanth's loss against the Chinese player took the gold away from it. That was a key match for us, the Srikanth match. But anyhow, we have clinched the silver medal for the first time in the history of Asian Games. Sir, I'm raring to see how India play Australia next year Pro League under coach Fulton. Yes, we are also eager, but what will be? So because under Graham Reid, we were thrashed against Australia. We were thrashed like anything. We were losing badly, like in the past against only Australia. We are losing so badly. So now let's see how Fulton has marshaled the defense. That we have to wait and see. So Chinese Taipei are giving a fight, and India has won the game 2-0, and they have won the match against Hong Kong China in badminton. India has won. Well done. And Taipei is giving a tough fight. Women's kabaddi. Yes, Makram, they are giving a tough fight there. So should not underestimate, should not take any team easily. Australian men's side lost to New Zealand in one among the 3 matches in the Oceania Cup. In the qualifiers, Australia lost to them. Satvik, Siraj, Ranki Reddy and Chirag Reddy beating the Hong Kong China pair, and in the doubles, and they move Chirag Shetty, they have moved to the next round of 16. Well done, boys, well done. So now it is focus will be on the next 2 matches. It's going to be a very tough and deciding matches both for Japan, Pakistan, Malaysia and China. So anyhow, Korea is a bit safe. They are through to the semi-finals, but where they will finish will be decided only after the games are over. So in my opinion, in my view, so seeing the table and calculating them, we have very little chance of facing no chance of facing China. We can face either Malaysia or Korea. If Malaysia qualifies, we will be facing Malaysia. If Malaysia doesn't qualify and China qualifies, we will be meeting Korea. So that will be the story in the semi-finals. So Taipei leading 7-5 against India in the women's kabaddi. Surprising. Come on, girls. Gold. We need gold, not these type of performance. Gold is expected. Godwang scored a point there. So the mentality not taking any team lightly, underestimating any team should not be there in any team sport, any individual sport. We should be 100% focused on a game, play or a game, and there we come back. India takes the lead. Well done, girls. Come on, the girls. So good catch. Tackle. That's a tackle. So India restarts the proceedings. Harmanpreet. So now it is 6-0. Quarter number 3 has begun. So India so far doing effortless job, not not forcing too much, not losing their energy, not getting into the any player. So happy to see no player getting into the injury list. That's very happy scene. So now Harmanpreet. On to the left it is. So as Swayam asked earlier, we can't single out only one player. If there is a defender is there, we can. Manpreet is there. So defender, midfield, goalkeeper, like that. Overall, we can't predict a player. So maybe young player, maybe it will be good. Defender may be good. Forward may be good. Midfielder may so best midfielder in the world. We can find out best defender, best goalkeeper, best forward, like it. So that's what if in a team game, only one player cannot be identified, or that will not do justice, is my opinion. Oh, Kabaddi was going to get heart attack after Taipei dominating. Now we have taken the lead. Makram, we have taken the lead now. Kabaddi. So penalty corner, using his skill. Abhishek is go into this. So we'll have Kabaddi on view also. So another penalty corner for India. Getting a foot of the Bangladeshi defender. Penalty corner. So make it 7-0, boys. Already 6 up on the board.
He will be on battery number 1. Varun on battery number 2.
So Netherlands men's team confidence on a high, need to break their confidence as Netherlands might equal India's record in gold medal. Goal number 7, Harmanpreet Singh deflects off the goalkeeper, and it is so well done. 7-0 India. So Netherlands on a high, need to break their confidence, else Netherlands might equal India record of 8 gold in Olympic. Next day they have 4 gold in women and 2 gold in total of 6. So our story is different now. Swayam, we only men have got the medals. So they have to combine men and women for that 8 medal target. So we can go inside and go for the 9th one. We are going to go for the 9th one in Paris 2024. That's my confidence. If everything progresses well, without any confusion, and going into the Pro League and doing well, getting the preparations well, without any distraction from any corner, we can go for gold in Paris. We must go for gold. As we are going for gold in Asian Games, we must go for gold in Paris. So that is my opinion. So even though total of 6, both men and women, so we have the record of having only men. So still it is fight in the Kabaddi arena. 11-12, India trailing at the moment. So now it is 11-12. So that's a surprise result, surprise game going on. Taipei giving a lot of headaches for the Indian women Kabaddi team. Come on girls, come on girls. So now it is Harmanpreet to Manpreet to Hardik. So Hardik is one of my favorite midfielders in the world. So Saurav Ghoshal versus Amar Al Tamimi, squash singles. It's an individual matches have been started. Team gold India. India beat Pakistan in the final for that classic match squash. So long ball from Amit straight to the Bangladeshi defender. So open and give. That will be better. Not straightforward ball. 1 versus 1. Bangladesh, but defended well by Harman. And poor trapping from the Bangladeshi player. It is a hit-in for India's. Makram, everyone have caught up with us in Kabaddi. So all have improved. 11-12 is a timeout taken from India in Kabaddi. Surprise. So we thought Indian Kabaddi teams, both the teams, men and will be having the cakewalk over all other teams except Iran. But now Taipei is fighting neck to neck, leading 12-11. Taipei is leading 12-11. Kabaddi. Sanjay, back to Harmanpreet. Hardik. So India playing a medium pace today, not exerting themselves, not going fully, not using, not coming out with all guns blazing. Their tactic, they have slowed down on the pace, making.
Do not seem to know whether they're doing a half-court press or a full-court press or somewhere in between. And when you're doing a half-court press,
Hardik,
you have to be full of hard running to close the
Amit.
gaps. But the Indians, as you can see,
Jarmanpreet on the right hand side, back to Amit.
keeping the
So
Bangladesh.
even when we see Bangladeshi defenders, lots of Indian players are being left free, no man marking. And if we have to play so defensively, whether it's half court press or in the 3/4 quarter, they are almost playing ahead of their own 25-yard line. But we can see a lot of blue shirts being free, so that won't help the cause of them doing those. So just for the sake of playing that press, it will not help them. Hardik, they are not breaking the move. So it's a bit, they want to defend, but the way they are defending is not that much. 13-11 Taipei. Surprise now there. Saved by Bangladesh goalkeeper. Now it is Bangladesh, heart of the pitch. On to the right hand side. 12-13 there. Kabaddi. Iran would also be next level in Kabaddi. Yes, they are doing well. They had toppled us in the previous Asian Games, both men and women. Bangladesh on the right hand side.
Just getting back to your question, RK, of course, when you're especially doing
Number 10 for Bangladesh.
very deep, your crowd
And there will be a green card for the Bangladeshi player hitting the ball after the whistle has been blown. So India gets the numerical advantage.
hitting the ball well after the whistle, and in hockey that can sometimes be dangerous. And hence green card, minimum of 2 minutes suspension.
Harmanpreet restarts. Lots of pace. Nobody in the Indian half. Indian building up the moves very well, but without any pressure. Varun. So there he can't be left free. Manpreet. Sumit. Circle entry. Sumit still. Still. Come on. Penalty corner. Well done. And it is a penalty corner for India.
Yes, the Bangladesh team down to 10. The Indians managing to exploit the gaps in their defense. It's not been an effective half-court press by Bangladesh. Still giving a lot of room to the Indians. Again, deflected.
So where the defense is being exploited, so they are playing the half court press, they are parking the bus in their area. 3-pointer. 3 point for India. 3 point for India. Goes up. Takes the lead. Now
Slightly different angle. He placed it.
Ore, another penalty corner. So it was a scramble, chaos in front of the goal. 17-13 India lead. All out taken by India. There we go. Once the all out happens in Korea, it will be one-way traffic now. Well done. So against India, in Kabaddi, all out happens in Kabaddi, then it is a one-way traffic, and Amit's drag flick hits Bangladeshi player on his thigh area. It will be too painful. Again, the first runner, I think, hope in the future will have to wear thigh guards like goalkeeper and come out, at least like those cricket players. So that area is, oh my goodness, the knee is protected, the hand is protected, even the face is protected, but the thigh area, chest area, all are exposed. So that those areas are vulnerable to get injured seriously. So better they have. So if it is thigh area, mostly it will be on the muscle. It will be painful. But when it comes to the chest area, in the rib cage and all, it will be dangerous. So all out taken by India. Now it will be one-way traffic. So in Kabaddi, whenever all out happens, it's mostly it will be. So Amit Kumar 16-0 expecting. So Kumar, now we have missed a couple of chances, open chances, one bar hitting the bar. And South Korea is also good Kabaddi. Yes, Abhijit, they are also good, strong, powerful, but so a lot of players come into pro Kabaddi also from Korea, Iran. So they learn a lot of things. But as things happen, India should go stronger and stronger, grow stronger and stronger. That's what we need. As we see in hockey, India is going stronger and stronger. The good structure in place, good shape in place, good tactics in place. And pray space. That's what one is lapping. Abhishek behind the defender, so he should go run into space and receive the ball. Manpreet has to play the ball into the space. This is not happening. The player behind the defender to take the lead into space. That's what. If the defender comes, then that space will be open. The other player can come in. So that a lot will happen. But if you play straight to the player and get intercept, it's a counter turnover and it's a counter. Sorry. So 5.5 remaining in this third quarter, 7-0. So India relaxed a bit, but missed the chances. So they're playing at a medium pace only, not forcing themselves. So already top. Men's Kabaddi tomorrow 6 a.m. onwards. India, Bangladesh. No, Bangladesh inside the circle. Well done. Well recovered. Manpreet tries to find Abhishek and gets it. Abhishek, bang, goal number 8. That was a little acute angle, but he took his chance and scored. 7-0. Well done. Keep going, boy. Swayam Prakasa, Poland spoiled Indian party in 2000 Olympics by scoring that last minute goal. What went wrong and did you play that? No, I was watching that. I didn't play that. It all happened. It deflected that ball. It was raining that day in Sydney. The gripping of the sticks of both the teams the gripping was not that much good. So it was slippery. So as the ball came across onto our defender, so I don't want to name any player. That won't be nice. And he stopped the ball, but due to his slippery grip, the ball deflected straight to the Poland player, and he whacked the ball inside. That became 1-1. And after that 1-1, we got a chance. The ball was crazy, crossing the face of goal without anybody inside, with two players free. Any one of them would have just pushed it in and took off India to the semi-finals, but it didn't happen. So it was raining that day, and that's a curse. Losing that, drawing that match and going away, that was a curse. Don't want to name any player, but that was not our day because it started raining, slippery gripping from the players. That didn't help us. So third quarter, third quarter, they are playing at a reduced pace, not to force themselves, preserving their energy for the knockouts. So now they have got 8 goals, 2 goals have been happened, and 2 goals have been scored. So today came against Bangladesh can improve their defense after letting Japan, Pakistan and Singapore scoring against us, letting 5 goals. We should not, at least today, it should be a clean sheet. That should be our target. Goals have been scored, 8 goals, but not to concede anything. Going for it and conceding. Going going with a clean sheet for any match will boost our confidence of our goalkeeper, our defenders, and the whole team. The confidence will be the keeping a clean sheet. That is what is needed. So India should be focusing on that, coming out with a clean sheet. That will help a lot. Sukhjit, penalty corner. Well done. So you think if Astro didn't arrive, then the rules never happened, we would have dominated like we did in the past. It's a hard thing, but what do you say? When 1986 World Cup was in grass and India was the host, and we finished sixth. So that is that we cannot. So but if it was in natural surface, India would have had the advantage. But all the other teams have started to come up. They catch up. They did the catch up. We were staying here, they catch up, and now only we have started to move a bit. And they caught up us and went ahead, indirect. But Sanjay unable to score. So we were there. They played catch up. They came up and went ahead up. Then we made catch up, and we are on par. So that's what has happened. So certain times we thought we are the best. We are the something. We did not. What changes have happened? We did not do the research. We did not analyze what changed and how they are. So my first opinion, the formation changed. India 5-3-2, every other country were playing 5-3-2-1. So another chance for India, good deflection, but it's an infringement, foot infringement. Kabaddi is one of the sports played by every other teenager in India, but you don't need any equipment to play Kabaddi, just a small piece of ground is needed. Yes, well said, Abhijit. At international Kabaddi is played on mat and on local level on one ground, different on both surfaces, but anywhere. So even in hockey, not every town or every village or every school doesn't have a synthetic pitch for hockey. They start their career, most of the players, 80%, 85%, even 90% start their careers on the mud ground, grass ground. Then after coming up, they come into the synthetic pitch. So that's not a problem. The way we work, the way we plan, the way we train technically, that is what is important. But in my opinion, important part, integral part of the coaching system is the video analysis. Video analysis, you make the players see what they do and see and say what you want to do. That will make a lot of difference. Akshay, yes, goal festival only. You are back after a very, very long time. Can we cross a dozen goals today? So it is 8 goals, another 4 needed as Shukmar is asking, but we are playing at a relaxed pace, not forcing, not exerting ourselves. We have started preserving ourselves for the goal number 9 missed by Lalit, a rebound from the goalkeeper. So we are. Sanjay, not much as we expected. He had a chance in a penalty corner, pushed straight to the goalkeeper. Maka European advantage, any sport which is played at pace and power, and modern hockey changes has definitely favored power and pace. Yes. So the formation 5-3-2-1, the Europeans wanted to contain, to stop the Asians, especially India and Pakistan, from scoring. So they brought in the number of defenders more, number of midfielders more. They started playing with less forwards. So they started to catch up. They didn't want to straight away win against us, India and Pakistan. They wanted to contain us. They want to come near us, catch up us, and then went ahead. So that's what happened. But we were still hoping that we are still there. We are still there. This way, the luck didn't favor us. These decisions were not good. This has happened, that has happened, we were saying. But what is happening in World Team? Yeah, we have Makram, as you said, we have caught up with them. We have to overtake them. That's what we have to do. We have caught up. So they caught up with us, we stayed, and now we have caught up with them, and we have to overtake them. That is what is need of the hour now. Yes, and Akshay, I think, will make 12 goals. Hope we do, but any amount of goals we score, we should not concede one. Clean sheet is very, very wanted today. To going into the knockouts with a clean sheet in the previous match, that will do a world of good. And that's what. So India leading 23-18 in Kabaddi. India 23, Chinese Taipei 18. So it was early setback for the Indian women in Kabaddi, early part of the game. Now they have caught up, but just 5-point lead only. Another all out will do. So one all out in Kabaddi takes the game to the opposite direction. Come on, now, come on the girls. Now they have to make a tackle. So the fourth and final quarter about to commence.
Indian women's team here. We talk about hockey. There's more hockey that is coming away on the Sony Sports Network. It's the Women's Asian Champions Trophy 2023. It starts on the 27th of October. It's on the 5th of November.
So
Watch it live on Sony Sports
now
Network.
India starts the proceedings. Fourth and final quarter. So my goodness, India loses a point to Taipei. So Taipei not giving up. It is 20-23. 20 Taipei, 23 India. So now Sumit. Varun on to the right hand side. Harmanpreet Singh, we can see on the overlap.
Again, an opportunity for India
Samsher.
to pick up another goal very early on.
Goal number 9 for Mandeep. Well done. Goal number 9.
A single hand, you would have called it a serve in tennis, but it's
So single-handed tap in by Harmanpreet Singh in the end of the rebound from the goalkeeper. That's an aerial rebound. Came in for Mandeep and Abhishek. And it is an overhead smash. That's Abhishek. Deflects off the defender sticks, comes to Mandeep and an overhead smash. As we call it in tennis, it is goal number 9 for Mandeep. 9-0, another whole of a quarter remaining. Yes, Swayam, 100% CGH is there in the goal, but no test for the goalkeepers today. They are playing, CGH is there. So clean sheet. Focus boys on that clean sheet. Vivek Sagar, Sanjay. Long vertical ball across the pitch. It can be goal number 10, but saved well by the goalkeeper. Still rebound 10. Neil Kanta gets his quota. Goal number 10 for India. So in tatters, Bangladeshi defense in tatters. So they wanted to play defensively, but tactically they have failed in how to manage their defense. So first earlier, so opponents in semi-final got to wait will be either Korea or Malaysia. So that match against Malaysia and Korea has to be played, and after that we'll be knowing by the end of the day. Is India playing with goalkeeper? Yes, similar to header goal like football in
like football.
Similar to header goal in football. Like a header, and it was a overhead smash.
Yeah, they've looked consistent. They've looked very, very good. In that one game against Japan.
So this type of overhead hit when it comes without danger, but sometimes when it is hit in the air, that volley directly whacking into the ground, it is a little bit of terrific to see. Whether nobody should get injured and all, but with no mercy, they are whacking it into the goal. On the left hand side. 12 and a half remaining. India 10-0 up. Neil Kanta gets his name into the score sheet. There you can see Swayam Srijesh in the goal. 27-23 in Kabaddi, Indian woman leading. Time remaining
But it's like I said,
7 minutes remaining. Hardik Singh.
we have wanted the Indian defense and keeper to be tested much more because they are definitely going to be under a lot more pressure in the semi-final, no matter which nation we play over there.
On to the left hand side. Bangladesh. Space for that Bangladeshi player.
Bangladesh down the left.
But pulled up for stick blocking infringement.
Play much more freely in the league stage, especially when you're having several easy.
So I am CJ is really good keeper, but sometimes you make harsh mistake to the opponent which leads to penalty stroke.
Different ball game in the semi-final.
So everybody has some mistake. He is vulnerable to those type of mistake even when during crucial. He has some weakness. So everybody will not be 100%. 100% will not. Nobody. He is human. Tend to make mistakes. So that he has to focus and avoid. Kabaddi Taipei making comeback. 25 yes, 27-25 India leading. 2-point lead only for India. If India wants to grow its military, then we need to focus on swimming. That's the time, lot of medal in it, and Japan, Korea are winning. We are not even competing. Well said, Abhijit. Well, that's the main area. Lots of medals, lots of events, and we got the chunk of medals from shooting. So many events. So swimming is the area we should focus. USA, even in Olympics we see USA takes their medal tally on top mainly from swimming. Diving is there. Swimming, diving, both are there in the pool events. If we have that, we have to focus. But our participation is very less, only 1 or 2 participations, but not able to compete. So that sport can be given a focus. There are people there, the population there, we can bring into the scheme, bring it in, bring in the technology, bring in the resources, we can make it, we can come into force. So China, USA can take an example, even Australia, too good in swimming. So we have world champion Michael Phelps, so lots of names. Lots of names to count from the swimming events from USA, from Australia. Yes, we have to get that system in place to make the players go. London Singh Hemam diving men's 1 meter springboard final is in the final. London Singh Hemam. So as we are talking about that, one participant in diving is participating. Happy to see that. Another goal, try on goal saved by the Bangladeshi goalkeeper. Still. So very much below par means swimming. We have to work for that. So you won't get any instant result. You will be getting it on the long term basis. Sumit shot on goal, not on target, off target, 16 and free hit. So it should be a long term. So people are there. There are people, there are a lot of people there, a lot of population. So the population can be used. Go into the areas, rural areas. We can see people there who swim in. I have seen people in, or just an example to say, I have seen from Kanyakumari district when I visited there. So when I visited, we can see in the night boys, men swimming from the sea in the darkness. There is a lot of talent, so that should be nursed properly. A project in place, they should be nursed properly and brought up. So there are a lot of them in particular areas. So that's an example only. Particular areas there are interest in some of the like swimming. Even cyclists are there. They should be the system should be put in place. They should be nursed properly. The technical input should be given. Then you can take them. So that has to be a long-term people. We should not straight away try and go for the senior boys, senior level. So the younger level, it will be in their hereditary, it will be in their gene. That's what is the timing we are getting in swimming. Our timing stops so much. Yes, poor timings.
Forwards like Mandeep, who are
So it's a card for an Indian player. 5 minutes, Sukhjit.
27, 27.
Now it is points are equal in Kabaddi. We have to cheer.
All out are India.
India is in danger of being all out. Taipei in full strength. India in a desperate position in the Kabaddi rules. Penalty corner for India.
for that obstruction on
Bonus.
inside the ring.
India 28-27. Time remaining 4 minutes remaining. So only 2 players for India. They should make this tackle.
2.1.
Service Sports Network.
Make a tackle, girl. Come on. So penalty corner for India, and
Beat Pakistan.
India loses a point. It's 28 all. That's going tough. So India is
Convincing.
going to get also. As I told, if an all out happens, it will be 1 point for India. One player comes in. Well done. Come back. 29-28. Shot taken by Sanjay. Desperately swing and a miss. He's not getting the ball into the back of the net, and the Bangladesh player has been injured. 30-28. It's going neck and nail beating there in the Kabaddi.
Positioning sense is
So this tackle, girl, come on, make a tackle.
and he definitely has the potential to become a very good goalkeeper for Bangladesh. Make the action factor often
So Bangladesh aerial ball goes out of play. It is
because like India has. That's really how
16 are reached it. German Preet.
very predictable.
So no point.
Looking right because like
Now this raid has to be made use of, getting point. This raid is very important for India.
200 right
30-28.
every day in training automatically.
Important raid for India. And a shot on goal. And a beautiful save by the Bangladesh goalkeeper. He's doing a good job. The later stages of the match. Varun across the pitch, aerial ball bent for Hardik, but intercepted there from Bangladesh. Bangladesh on the break. Careful boys, and well done. Retackled beautifully from Manpreet Singh. Recovered by Jarmanpreet. On to Lalit. Good aerial ball across the pitch, but straight to the player. Play into spaces. He wants that ahead of Sanjay is running. Should put it ahead of him. 30-29. India leading. Going tough. Goosebumps here. Kabaddi. Yes, Swayam. Let's see. Another 5 minutes is there.
4:30 in the evening. Service Sports 10-3, Service Sports 10-4, Service Sports 10-5.
So from 4:30 onwards, the athletics action starts. I think we have to get up.
So much hope and expectations on them.
Get upset in Kabaddi. It is just a point leading.
Today, how many more?
Akram. Just 1 point lead.
So exciting.
This is an important raid for India.
See Avinash probably winning gold with a convincing performance. And that
So Hardik
fighter with Tajinder
on to.
in the men's shot put.
They got a point. 31-29. Well done. Come on. 1 point.
Srishan Kapoor.
She's coming back to get more points.
Huge chaos and drama.
And 31.
Sumit entering the lead. Oh, that's a goal for Sumit.
So goal. Sumit scores.
Of Gujrat, or was it Sumit with the final push into the
11-0.
replay to see that.
So effortless performance, calm performance there. It is Sumit.
To the D from the left baseline. And that goal will be credited to
Sumit hits the Bangladeshi player stick and enters the goal. Sumit's count that goal. Goal number 11.
Yeah, made it look easy. That's
Well done, boys. Sumit has scored.
scoring gap that was available. This
Review.
was Sumit.
Indian review. India has reviewed a point.
There's so much drama, of course.
Bangladesh on the right hand side. So, what do you say as we say? Clean sheet mukyong. Clean sheet is important. Bigile like that. Clean sheet. Today is our target is clean sheet. On my point of view, it is.
Just before the final of the women's 100
Yes, Swayam Sanjay can't score against 29th ranked team. So disappointing. Yes, he is disappointed also. Very. It should have been. He should have scored. And 12 goal number 12. It is Abhishek. So as
Abhishek, who's been at the epicenter
as it was a willingness of somebody, I think Abhishek or Abhijit or somebody asked for a 12-0 score line. Bangladesh gone for a referral, I think. So checking, but Bangladeshi players are ready to defend the penalty corner.
Bangladesh players asking for a foot on one of the Indian attackers.
Asking for a foot, they are referring there. They are not ready for the penalty corner. They are asking for a foot of the Indian player. Huh? Oh, Indian woman all out.
Abhishek made no mistake.
32-30 Taipei leading with
The Indian
1.5 remaining. So India has to go all out. Come on, all out happened.
Bonus.
did not
India gets a bonus 31-32.
clean. Good jump to Abhishek.
So no foot there. No points to lose, girls.
And looked fairly straightforward. When you look at the slow motion replay, the
It's a goal and 12-0.
right leg.
Abhishek is scary the way women's are performing. It's scary,
Leg of the stick.
trailing by a point. Kabaddi.
Nothing here. India against Bangladesh.
So still it is India are a point down. It's very shocking, shocking.
Passing between Hardik, good jump and Abhishek. And it's great to see the Indians always looking to find the forward in the best position to score a goal. That's not always happened in the past. But this has been a very positive feature of this Indian team.
12-0. Good performance, effortless, without exerting themselves. Now India in a very precarious situation in Kabaddi women. Vivek, Hardik. And to the left hand side, some share. Vote for fault.
Extremely pleased to see the energy levels, fitness levels of the Indian team.
So good work rate, not so everybody falling up and down, not
Very good.
playing up and down, coming back for the retackle, and
32.
so 32 all in Kabaddi. So that is making us more tense. Didn't score any goal by Hardik. Hardik has not scored. Hardik is not his form, keeping his cards close to show his true colors in knockout matches, maybe, but he's playing that midfield role to perfection, giving the passes, not taking too much of risk, giving all the guidance in the midfield, holding the midfield together and spraying passes to the forwards. So that's what he's doing. He's not taking any risk. So remember, he got injured during midway through the World Cup, and from there on the team started to suffer. So that's he's keeping cool. So preserving his best for the knockouts. So he is the marshal of the midfield. So that is what is needed. So he has not exerted. So all through the matches, just eliminating a player, giving a pass, not taking too much of a risk, Hardik. But he's controlling the midfield to perfection. So 1:18 remaining. So equally Kabaddi and the match 32 all.
34.
34 all the Kabaddi match. India was Taipei. 34 all. It is going to be into the extra time.
A draw is enough for
So-
Japan to come through. A draw or victory for Japan will take them in second place to the pool. Pakistan will have to beat Japan.
So next match, Japan-Pakistan, is going to be very interesting, and lot of events happening for India on the athletics. So Kabaddi, it has been a draw.
Group A.
Group each Korea, India and Chinese Taipei split points, 1 point each. It is a very surprise start by the Indian team, which were one of the favorites for the gold medal, has drawn their first match with Chinese Taipei. Each team 1 point.
Korea or group A.
Korea is also in the group. So, and time is up. End of the fourth and final quarter, end of the match, and India beating Bangladesh 12-0. Importantly, as we all wished, it was a clean sheet. No goals conceded today. Happy for the boys, happy for the team, and happy for all of us. Makram, I think they always underestimate the other team. Let's not forget, everyone works hard. Yes, sure, Abhishek. Today, Taipei, India drew with. Luckily, India drew with. Not Taipei didn't drew India. India has drew with. Taipei was always on the upper hand during the game, but India came back, caught up with him, and won and drew the game. India won 12-0. Abhishek, just because we have been the most successful, that doesn't mean we will win gold every time. We should have that will, we should have that focus on the goal, but don't underestimate others. We should be focused on our A game. So opponents in semi-final, we'll be uploading it in. So mostly my prediction is opponent will be Korea or Malaysia. That is that's my story. We have no chance of meeting China. So China, if they win, they go top. If they draw, they draw. If they lose, they are out of the tournament. So that is the story. So India will have to face either Korea or Malaysia in the semi-finals, and they will be playing. China and Malaysia will be playing the last game of the day, and after that we'll come to know who will be India will playing, and who will qualify from Pool A. India top unbeaten is into the semi-finals with authority, and with Japan-Pakistan playing, draw is enough for Japan to qualify. Draw win, Japan qualifies. Pakistan wins, Pakistan qualifies. So that's the story of both the pools, and we will be back after both the games are over. We will be back with an update on who will be India facing in the semi-final and what is about the semi-final lineup and preview of the semi-final lineup. We will be coming just after the games are over. All the games are over. We will be back. Squash, Saurav Ghoshal leading over his opponent. Saurav Ghoshal is leading. Overhead smash from Mandeep, and thank you all for watching this. Pro Kabaddi is really giving good. Is really good, giving anything good. It is the Asian Games where we should be winning. Yes, we have seen a shocking performance, surprising performance from the Taipei team, and a very overconfident, lethargic performance from the Indian girls. So let's see what the Indian men have in store. And so disappointing start for us in Kabaddi, but hockey, we are on top of the world at the moment, top of the Pool A, and we will be waiting for the opponent who either will be Malaysia or Korea. We have to wait. At the end of the day, after the matches are over, we will be updating the semi-final lineup and the prediction and the preview of the semi-finals. So thank you all for watching. So we will be back in the next video. Until then, bye from Bala Ramaswamy, Hockey Fever TV. So those who are new, please subscribe and watch our channel and give us lots and lots of likes. More than 50 likes is needed for this live stream. Thank you all for watching. See you in the next video. Until then, it's bye, bye, bye.